Yeah, why not?
Why are you bringing Yaoi to Chaos
Because I want to play Daddy D Exists!
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Darksiders 2 with Chaos Counseling. So,
If you remember last time, we talked about an exploit with a kitchen sink that I stole in a D&D campaign and how we tried to make it rain on a clear night. And it didn't end well, and we ended up leaving. And we have more stories about the sink, and so we will continue that while I continue upgrading my weapons. The episode just kind of started.
So the sink, after their exploits and the war started and they ditched, they got some distance away. They had to go to a forest to the north of the Dwarven City to basically... Their campaign goal was to murder the entire Pantheon for story reasons.
Yeah.
So they knew that there was a couple of deities that had a temple up north, so they were going to go there. But to get there, they had to go through this forest. And so, what they did... And this is partially my fault, because I didn't understand the rules very well for 3.5, so
3.5, now that I've played 5, 3.5 is confusing.
Really? 3.5 is a nightmare for everybody involved.
Yep.
Except for Luke.
Except for Luke.
Luke is special. Luke understands what we do not.
Yep.
So, I can't remember what he used, either prestidigitation or minor illusion, but basically, Anthony, my husband.
Yes, that one. The one.
Yeah, prestidigitation. So, Anthony, my husband, convinced me that he could make a map using magic. And I was like, yeah, okay, because I was a new DM.
And at one point, I think I got in an argument, or my paladin got in an argument with the DM about whether or not cake was a real thing in this universe.
Oh,
I don't remember that
that's
part.
that's how it
Because I
happened.
decided I'm going to prove you wrong and went looking for eggs and found frog's eggs.
And that's how it all started.
Oh, yeah, because you guys wanted to make a cake. Why did I decide there was no cake in that universe? I think I was just being an ass. I can't remember.
You wanted us to get on with the game.
I think you were salty over the last sink incident. So
I mean, probably. That and the table.
I mean, it makes sense. You would probably be like, no, there's no cake, move on.
That table saved us from getting poisoned or
Yeah, I know.
Oh, yeah, that too.
The friggin' table and your golem that took the place of the spider.
Buckethead!
Friggin' Buckethead.
Back to the story about the sink.
We play D&D very weirdly.
This D&D campaign just, got way out of hand. I don't even remember where the story was going because I was trying to keep up with y'all.
Yeah.
I made up a I'll get to that in a minute. So, the paladin starts baking a cake in the sink. And they used your fire glove to heat it up.
Yeah.
We had no heat source except for One Punch Man over there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they punched the sink to make the cake bake. And then my husband convinced me that he could use prestidigitation to turn the cake into a topographical map of the forest they were about to go into. So not only did they have cake, which was chocolate.
Or no, I think what happened was, it was like, he did prestidigitation to make yeast or something.
Uh-huh.
And then he rolled a natural 20.
Oh,
And so then we had
20s.
Freaking we had cake. And not only that, but because it was a natural 20, the frosting ended up being a map of where we needed to go.
Right.
That accurately changed with it.
that.
And it was mostly chocolate because it was a forest, but every other area that had something special was a different flavor.
That's right.
Because the issue
so
was...
what did you guys get going?
Yep.
Because when we got to the deities, they asked for a slice of strawberry, and when he fumbled his cut check, he accidentally cut out the place that we needed to go.
No, it wasn't...
Because that was the only strawberry piece left.
No, it wasn't. He wasn't trying to serve... It's been so long, guys.
Yeah.
He wasn't trying
Okay.
to serve it. What he was trying to do is they were trying to look at the map to see where it was going, but he failed, a constitution check, and so then they went to go look at the map, and there he was with his hands full of cake, having dug out where we needed to go. And he was like, oh, whoops.
Nice. Oh my gosh, I'd forgotten completely about that.
Yeah, and then we ran into the deity.
Oh, and the deities.
Oh,
I
they
had
were so
planned
cute.
the deities, but that whole flock of destiny sheep completely made up on the spot.
Yeah.
I had come up with a reason on the spot as to why you count sheep when you go to sleep. It's because this goddess of fate had a herd of sheep that would tell you your destiny. That they were in charge of prophecy and dreams and
I
all
need to
that.
learn from you guys for whenever I do DM this session, whenever that's gonna be.
Oh yeah.
Anyway.
Trust me, my DMing's very boring. You want to learn from Jesse on this one.
I just spend a lot of time. Like
Yeah.
the secret project, which should be out by this point.
It should be at least one episode, because considering I have so far exported 18 episodes of Darksiders,
Nice.
and the session that I just barely finished was the session where we invented Franklin and had the closet of death, the Harry Potter closet legacy thing.
Oh my gosh, I love that
So
part.
like. That was like forever ago for
Right.
us. And then we've recorded like 3 other sessions before then, and then this is going to be the 4th.
Right.
So it'll probably be out by then, because
I
that's
mean-
that's like 2 months of episodes.
Heck, we even recorded something else that's technically in perma limbo right now until we can get back to it.
Yeah.
It's kind of like Digimon.
Yeah.
Well-
Then again,
There's episodes of Digimon.
Digimon, I said from the get-go, was going to be a side project. Back when we were still couples therapy, and back when I wasn't thinking too much about schedule overload, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, because Digimon, Okami, Doppelganger, Phoenix Wright, and another game that we also just decided to... We're coming back to it, but we decided not to keep going. I just had to be like, okay, I'm putting my foot down.
Yeah.
I'm putting my foot down on the number of games we have going on this channel at once.
We're trying to get better,
Didn't
guys.
really work in the strictest of senses since we've got the secret project, we got this. We still have Digimon, still haven't finished that.
Yeah.
And then, you know,
Leisure.
Phoenix Wright. But thankfully Phoenix Wright's more manageable right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, wait. But anyway, off topic. What were we talking
Flaze,
Yeah,
Flaze,
so-
did you just say you had Yaoi?
Yowie. Yeah, why not?
Why are you bringing Yaoi to Chaos?
Because I want to play Daddy Dating Sims! I want to play it so bad!
I'm gonna add it to the list.
We're gonna play. Really?
Why not?
We're gonna play Dad Simulator?
Why not?
I want to play Dream Daddy so bad, guys. It looks so good.
Okay.
Well, for
We are the Game Grumps, and we accidentally copied their style. We have
Oh, I'm almost
all of
dead.
them.
Okay, we can. Sure.
Okay, so, well, if we're talking about games to add to the list, I will not on channel, obviously, because I'm going to keep to that promise. One of the
Yeah.
few I actually do keep to. Talk about games to add to the list.
But I really want to play that game because, like, the concept is so cute that you're just a dad and you move it and then you can find love and be happy with other dads. It just makes me so happy, guys. I'm sorry.
All your Yaoi.
It's not Yowie!
Oh my goodness.
It's feel-good love! That's pure!
And it's Yaoi.
No, it's pure!
Who said Yaoi can't be pure?
Yowie is porn. That's...
No. It's bringing about those feelings for you. in
Oh
your
my
face.
gosh, please stop.
I'm
We're done.
uncomfortable
We are
now.
so done.
Yeah, we are done.
From everything I've heard, though, technically speaking, I was under
Okay, we're not in this conversation.
I just wanted to legitimately say something.
Okay.
It's like, I was under the impression that Yaoi and Yuri in and of itself just meant gay or lesbian, not inherently pornography. I thought, you could have, PC, Yaoi, and Yuri without it being porn. Am I wrong about that? Does it
I don't know.
automatically mean porn?
I feel like it's kind of evolved over time.
Okay.
And I think I don't know. I
Yeah.
could be wrong. And if I'm wrong, correct me. But I feel like it's become not necessarily like oh, hey, it's two gay people being happy. It's become more of like the fetish of gays being together.
Okay.
Um,
I mean, I don't know.
And
I really
and
don't
so
know.
that's
I
why,
was curious.
yeah. So I've personally just been, and I could be wrong. Please correct me in the comments if I am wrong, because I want to get this right. I
Yeah.
genuinely want to get this right.
Because we believe in politically correctness when it's convenient.
But that's why I've been trying to avoid lately just like using Yuri and Yaoi as terms for genres, because it initially we grew up with that concept, but it shouldn't be categorized as that. It's a dating sim,
Right.
where you're dads dating each other.
Right.
And their love is pure. And they have cute kids. And I love them all.
Here's a story about a dad named Danny.
Well, you can name your dad, so,
Yeah.
and customize it.
Yeah.
He was a very grumpy guy in a band.
So,
You can have Danny here.
yeah.
I saw it. It was great.
And then till one day, he met Aaron.
Oh no.
And they both are now the Game Grumps. The Game Grumps.
They probably should move on from this. We're not the Game Grumps.
Wait, nope. Even though I really want to
you know-
play your game, Vernon, I really do.
You know, I will say I was impressed at because when I was rewatching some of the Kirby episodes to look for videos for the Abby and Luke highlights, I was watching Kirby. I'm like, we talk about Game Grumps a lot back then.
That was partially my fault, because back when I was first coming on the channel,
You were watching Game Grumps when you were at work.
well, yeah, that, and also that, like, in my mind, I was like, okay, one way to get successful is to maybe copy how other people are successful and see if that works. And then, like, it took a while, but that just honestly didn't feel very genuine for us and for who we are, and so that's why I tried steering away from it. But very early on, I was like, okay, if we try to be, like, have this kind of style, this will help us.
And I mean, it's not a lot that we totally have similar styles.
No, yeah, it is.
Except we're probably a lot more unprofessional.
Yes.
I am cooking in the background right now.
Well, usually me, so it's your turn.
Well, I cooked in the background before.
Like a lot. I'm just also gonna say most of the stuff that was in that highlights video, other than like the two that I specifically asked from Okami and Phoenix Wright, I'm like, I'd forgotten about most of this stuff.
Oh yeah, it's really interesting what happens when you go back and like watch everything.
Because like the one from DK with the number pads, I'm like, wait, I'm just like, wait, where exactly is the joke in this one? Is it just me flipping out about me opening the menu again?
Yeah, no, the joke.
More that you didn't listen to me.
The joke was that it was like typical like couples arguing and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
okay.
mean, she even like left in the beginning clip of me saying, touch all those number pads because you need to activate them to do stuff. You touch one, you walk away. And I'm like, honey, you have to touch all of them. And you didn't say that. I know.
No, that's like literally how I've, in my experience, seen couples argue. It's like, you didn't say that. Yes, I did. No, you did. Yes, I did. Just like,
I know what I say.
and I'm like, yeah.
I think because like the one from Digimon where it's like, oh, I'm like,
No.
I totally forgot about
No,
that.
no.
Just Sunshine was like, that was literally the most disturbing laugh I've ever heard.
Yeah.
Oh.
Speaking of which,
I can't even remember how to do it.
yeah. Again, I wish now with my new job, I can't have the luxury of just listening back to our old episodes and like writing down a list of things that I thought was funny. So now I gotta
I think the
figure out how I'm gonna do that.
Again, I'm not upset or anything, but the one joke that I found that I was sad wasn't in there was the "Thank you for donating your bodies to science."
No, yeah, like I wanted to get that in there, but what I would
You were
have
too busy, I understand.
what I would have had to have done if I wanted to get that in was I would have had to switch over to a different drive because my Mac is awful. Switch over
Right.
to use a different hard drive, get
Right.
OBS up, find that file, get that little, make sure that everything is lined up in terms of screen recording,
Yep.
and then recorded it, and then go back over to my hard drive where I was using stuff, and then put it in there, and I'm like, I didn't have time for this. This is due
That's
tomorrow.
fine. And like I said, I'm not mad or just. It's like that was probably just the one joke from the old episodes that I'm like, that was really funny.
No.
I'm kind of sad I forgot about that.
I did go back and watch it, and I did write it down for something else. But, yeah, it's just at that current time, it was like, this, I have, like,
Oh, I know how this puzzle works.
very little time for this. Okay, let me see how this works first. Oh, this is a push-in. Alrighty. And,
Just to remind you, because it's been a while, you can use bombs to activate those switches.
yeah, I know. I'm just looking at everything right now. Goodbye. Alright, let's see. I'm gonna push this back in. Oh, hi, Jess. Thank you. So adorable. Whoops. Oh, whoops. Okay, stand on that thing.
But yeah, it's kind of funny going back and watching just Darksiders. I'm like, most of the really funny stuff from Darksiders for me either wasn't from me or wasn't PG. But
Yeah,
it's like,
that's something else I've been trying to work on and failing miserably.
yeah, it's like, I think my best bit from couples bit from Custom Robo was the F-bomb tangent I went on near the end. I'm like, I can't show this to my family.
I can't show anything to my family unless they know that I'm not pure, which is not
My favorite thing
much.
is my classmates in school. Like,
Yeah, that was
find
the
us
weird-
really funny.
I was honest.
I was really surprised.
I'm curious to know which episodes they watched.
He told me Candyland.
He watched
He watched the
Candyland.
Candyland special, and he thought it was hilarious.
Okay, good.
And I was like,
Well,
oh god, that's like definitely the least Mormon I ever ran. Oh.
I remember that
That's
we
my
actually
baby.
got this really nice
Baby,
comment
why?
on Candyland. I
It's a
don't remember who
toddler.
it was from.
Ah.
I don't remember who it was from, but he's like, this is the type of wonderful video that or quality.
This is what I paid for.
It's like,
Yeah.
this is the type of video that I want to see from you guys. And it's like, oh,
Yeah.
it's like, we appreciate it, and we apologize if the videos you've been getting are not you've signed up for.
Sounds like we need to play some tabletop simulator.
Oh my god.
Well, I'm not against that.
Let's
We've
play
got.
some House on the Home.
Oh my gosh, yeah!
Why don't we actually see if we can figure out how to play Space Cadets on the channel?
Oh gosh, no.
No.
I loved my game. That was $50.
That was 40.
It was, oh yeah, was it 40?
I thought
40,
this-
50, something like that.
Because, you know, there weren't any, it was just cardboard cutouts, no plastic figurines, and the box was considerably smaller compared to the more expensive games, you know?
Okay, but
Oh, by the way, all the babies you've been killing, this is the mama!
Yeah.
It's the mama.
It's the mom and the babies!
Your
That thing
mom, you should be proud of your babies. They are classic babies.
classic baby.
They are classic babies.
You mean they're dead? For a dead baby joke? Hey, how many babies does it take to paint a house?
I love how he's trying to join
I'm
in.
so uncomfortable right now. I don't want to know the end of this joke.
I know.
Depends on how hard you throw them.
Why did the duck cross the road?
To get away from me?
No, it was the chicken stay off.
Oh, I was gonna say classic babies. Classic babies.
Oh,
Why did the baby cross the road?
I don't know.
It was a
Baby.
play mat.
Okay. I'm uncomfortable.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, my name.
Ooh.
I like this.
Yeah.
I like this a lot. Oh my goodness gracious, why?
so good.
I will give Darksiders this. Their color schemes are pretty nice.
Their color schemes are nice. I quite like it a lot.
At least it's not the blue.
Yeah, it's not good.
It's not the blue.
Forget the blue!
So I've been editing a lot of Digimon, and so I've been. It's like I'm looking at. I'm like I can't. Where are we?
You understand? You know my pain. You understand the blue. The blue.
I've been with you, man, the whole
Hey,
time.
Jesse, you hungry?
Yes, please.
Cool. I got the last thing. Nah, I'm good.
We'll let the Flazers keep playing.
Yeah.
Wait to the back here.
Okay, that works.
Yeah.
In the background.
Katie in the background.
Are we still? Well, this is what you get for having a recording in someone's home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, like most recordings start in like people's bedrooms or like somewhere else in the home.
No,
So
ours is special.
Well, we were going to when we originally got the bigger apartment and got started on again after the hiatus when my original computer broke, we picked a room that was going to be our recording room. The problem was we couldn't fit the desk through the door. So
Oh.
it got stuck in the living room, which is right next to the kitchen. So
and nothing has changed. Do we want to end the episode early?
Do we?
let me check how much time we got left.
Yeah, we can end it early.
Oh yeah, we got. This would be a perfect time. I am Luke.
I'm eating.
I'm grateful we're ending.
Yeah, candle plays. I figure we would save you guys the clinking in the background.
Clink, clink, clink.
Clink, clink in the
And we will
background.
see you whenever we feel like it.
When they're done.
Bye-bye.